choose to use reusable containers?
I use reusable containers because I feel like it's better for the environment, and I think it's actually more convenient because when I go out to places, and I can fill my water bottle up, it's much easier than, say, filling a really small water bottle with a little hole and so from then on I just kind of started using it. And
Is using reusable containers a trend in your family, or this is like a personal choice you made and started?
I feel like back when I was younger, my mom used to actually buy a lot of water bottles, disposable water bottles, plastic bottles, and I felt like that was kind of wasteful. It was convenient because I was like able to pick up a bottle, drink it, and then just throw it away afterwards. But then over time, I just kind of felt like I was, saving the environment by actually using, reusable containers and, not, I guess, things that are not plastic, because I don't want, the plastics leaching into like the ground, or if it's out in the sun too long, it might go into my water and be harmful for me to ingest. So I feel like it was kind of my own personal opinion to just start using it.
How do you think the environment is being affected by plastic water bottles?
Well, I know that plastic water bottles are not the only source of, to global warming, but I feel like that's a contributing factor in terms of, depleting like our ozone layer, because it takes a lot of fossil fuel and oil to make these kind of disposable water bottles, plastic water bottles, and a lot of the times the plastic is not really able to be recycled. So when you're just accumulating trash in like landfills, or even providing litter all over, in our just the area that we live in. So,
Do you think that recycling plastic bottles is helpful to our environment?
recycling, I think recycling helps. I mean, if you're planning to use a disposable item, I feel like if we can recycle it, that that does a little bit. But I feel like by not using it and just kind of being to use like aluminum containers or glass. I forgot what I was going to say.
Are you teaching your kids to use reusable containers?
I'm not really teaching them because they're kind of young right now. They're ages 2 and 4, but we do use reusable containers when they drink their milk, or when they drink water on the go. I don't use like the disposable plastic containers. I just buy them, the child spill-proof cups. But I feel like in the future I'm going to teach them how to recycle, and I'm going to teach them, the benefits of using, reusable like containers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why do you choose to use reusable containers?
Using reusable containers, I believe, helps us with saving money. It's a lot of consumerism that gets eliminated by not spending so much money on plastic bottles, or even if we do reuse our plastic bottles, it's still not as healthy for us as it is using a container that we can just wash and reuse. And
Is using reusable water bottles around your family a trend, or is it like a personal thing?
Actually, growing up, we did used to buy a lot of water bottles, but lately we've learned to just use containers because, again, like it saves a lot of money and it's actually better for our environment instead of using these plastic bottles. Because if you leave it in the car, and it gets hot, then the plastic actually, the chemicals that are released from the plastic pours into our water, and then drinking that affects our health. And then sometimes we don't have the time to toss these, or they fall out of our cars. We end up littering, and then and all these sorts of plastics. Not all of those we can even recycle. It's not every type of plastic bottle that actually gets recycled. So it's a lot easier just completely eliminating it is by using these containers. I think as a family, we've changed our ways a lot in the past few years because of this whole go green that were adapted here in California, especially. I don't know if it's still. I don't know much about it. I haven't done much research into it, but I know as a family, like small steps really does make a difference.
So how do you think the environment is being affected by plastic water bottles, and do you think that it's important for our society to adapt using reusable containers?
I think it would be great for our society if we do start using the reusable containers more often because, like I said, not all sorts of plastic are recyclable. Sometimes they just end up staying in landfills, and then it takes a lot of fossil fuels to actually make the plastic, and also the water in these plastic bottles isn't always the cleanest. Sometimes it is safer to just drink tap water because oftentimes tap water is actually tested more often than the bottled water that gets sent from these companies to us. Environment-wise, I feel as though, like I said, the plastic cups can stay at the bottom of the ocean, and then our fish eat them, and then we eat these fish, so that affects us again. Otherwise, it's just us using recyclable material, I think, helps us with avoiding pollutants in the environment because these manufacturers, they're also releasing a lot of chemicals into the air when they're producing these bottles.
Do you promote to your surroundings to switch to reusable water containers?
Whenever I can, I do. Like I take my reusable container to work, and I encourage people to not use the styrofoam cups there or plastic bottles that they might bring home, and just refilling those water bottles because that's not as safe as just using the container from home. I do actually, the preschool I teach at, we encourage the parents to bring their kids with their cups from home. Those thermoses oftentimes actually last kids a longer time too, rather than giving them a water bottle that only half gets drank and left on the table and we have to toss that, so it's waste.
Okay, thank you.